everyone out to Liberty Church. We're excited to be here today, and we want you to join us throughout this weekend. Tonight being Friday, all the way through Saturday, we're going to be here showing you Art with a Heart. We've been telling you about it for weeks on end. These two lovely ladies have been on TV 35, and let me tell you, y'all have helped us tremendously. We get a lot of calls. Our ratings have been going up since you all have been on. Thank you so much. Wendy Teagues. And of course, Rhonda Dixon, the lady of the weekend. You can't say just the hour now because you got a weekend dedicated to you. Thank you for what you've done, for putting all this together, for allowing your friends, your committee of workers, and I do mean a lot of work has gone into this, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
So when you look around here now and you see all this art, and as it started to come in, but you see it all put together, how do you feel?
Overwhelmed, absolutely overwhelmed. I mean, from reconnecting with students I haven't seen in 40 years, to a teacher I haven't seen in 40 years, to so many volunteers helping put it all together. So.
How many hours you think has gone into this, Wendy? Would you estimate right now? Just give me a ballpark. Hit me.
We have worked probably 14 hours a day since Monday, every day. I have no idea. We've been planning it for over a year, but
prior to that, it's meeting after get together, phone call,
that's right.
Email,
that's right.
Instagram, whatever way it took, Facebook, try to get in touch with all of these students. How many total are here?
It's about 225 students, maybe a little more. Over 500 pieces of art.
Over 573.
We counted.
If it's two apiece, 573, ladies and gentlemen. And we just want to try to give you a sample of it as we show you some of the art. There's so many different styles.
Exactly. So
It's not like they come to you, they want to learn art, and you put them in a box.
Absolutely. Try to introduce them to the world of art and give them some foundation, but then pull their style out of them and then run with it and let them find their niche and find what they like to do and let them use their creative talent that God gave them.
Yeah. We talk about that and what you enjoy doing the most in life. We know if you can do what you want to do when you want to do it, usually you do pretty well with it.
Right.
And it's the same thing, or it's exactly that principle in art, isn't it?
It is.
You teach them some basics, kind of frame it up a little bit. What do you like to do? What do you like to paint? Is it landscape? Is it, flowers? Whatever it may be,
And do you like texture, or do you like detail, or do you like to be, free or more precise? And just everybody has a different style. And you can see that in this building right now.
Yeah. I'm proud of one more thing I have to mention right now, and that's the fact that you and Lee are such a happy couple.
Well, thank you. We're also celebrating our 40th anniversary this year.
Yeah.
So, and then dated longer than that. So, we've grown up together.
Yeah. And grown together, it seems. He's such a help to you, I can tell. And it's such a privilege for him to be able to go and do the things and to help. Whatever it was, I saw him moving trash cans earlier, picking up stuff. And then,
He's
trying to help
from the
with the art.
kitchen to the bathroom to the trash can. Whatever he needs to be done. And he keeps saying, there used to just be 2 of us, and now there's 14. And so my children have helped tirelessly also. My son did my website and all the registration. Help with getting all that technical things going on. And my daughter has done a little bit of everything, just help keep me organized, because artists aren't organized sometimes. But she is. Christina, she's a teacher at Southwest Lawrence and teaches 3rd grade, and she's my organizer. And then Wendy. We got told yesterday that we talked like sisters, so that's pretty much it. She's my sister.
I can tell.
She's actually my niece, but we've worked so good together. And Jenny Schumann has just come from the very beginning, said, I want to help. And I don't think she quite knew what she was getting into, but and Holly Deal and Vicki Brantley and Ashley Vickers, and then so many more students that have just come on board and said, tell me what I can do. And so it's just, I could not have done this by myself, not at all.
Certainly not.
So,
I mean, look at the accomplishment that's happened here. And ladies and gentlemen, again, we're inviting you out. What are the hours for Friday, and then what are the hours for Saturday?
5 until 8 tonight, and that will also include a reception. And tomorrow, it will be from 10 until 5. And we'd love for everybody to join us.
Yeah, so 10 until 5 is perfect hours. You get to sleep in. You come up here about 10 o'clock. From what Lee told me earlier, you're going to have coffee for everyone tomorrow. They'll be able to go up to the coffee bar.
yeah, the LC Cafe will be open tomorrow, and for purchase. There'll be lots of different things in there, and the proceeds will go to help some families in Lawrence County.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. And then you're selling the T-shirts. You have a commemorative T-shirt.
yes.
Tell me
So,
about that.
From the beginning, I wanted a special logo. So I painted a watercolor, and I had a friend of my daughter's to digitize it for me, and it became our logo that we put on everything, made a T-shirt. And one of my students, Callie Evans, has kind of been heading up my T-shirts here at the show. So Callie's excited. She's been telling everybody about it, and she can't wait to sell T-shirts.
Get a T-shirt when you come in. Get a T-shirt for sure. They look great, and you'll enjoy wearing it. It'll be a great conversation piece. But just to come to this and be able to share with your friends and neighbors, to join us this weekend. It's a wonderful event. Actually, a part of this year's St. Patrick's activities, and it's almost like a jewel here. It really is. It's so beautiful when you walk through.
Don't come for 5 minutes.
You won't make it through here.
No, you got to stay a little bit
longer. I've been here
longer.
for about 2.5 hours.
Stay a little
I've
bit
tried
longer.
to look
Just-
through, but
yeah, just take your time and walk around and just enjoy the art, but also participate. But you can also paint yourself. You know, there's going to be the Finardi Party, which is a community painting project, and everybody will get to make a stroke on the canvas. And we will donate these canvases to nursing homes and children's organizations.
Are you starting to get the vibe of things around here, ladies and gentlemen? Please come down and enjoy this weekend. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Your friends and neighbors are going to be telling you about it. They're going to be sharing it online, and you're going to have missed it if you don't turn out. So make your plans now. It's worth coming by for at least an hour or so and look through, because it'll take you that long. But whatever your style is, when you walk through, you're going to find a few paintings in here that just draw you in. And that's just lovely. It's lovely to look at.
I think everyone will just be amazed at the talent in Lawrence County.
Yeah. And that you've been able to help foster now.
So, I pulled, you know, it's there. I just I guided them. And that's why I like the way that I teach. It's not a cookie cutter painting. It's everybody does their own thing.
So we got the Wall of Fame right here as you walk in, ladies and gentlemen. It's beautiful. We're standing in front of the Wall of Fame. And so we go all the way down to the end. It's the very first painting that you painted in '77?
It's one of the first.
Yeah.
So in high school, I started with Lana Thomas. She was my high school art teacher in my senior year of high school. And I had never painted before. And I was hooked immediately.
Wonderful.
So it's not the first, I couldn't find it. I have it, I just couldn't find it. I think it was the second, but it was 77, and two of Lana's paintings are beside it, because I wanted to honor her.
Where did you pull that from? It was just an image that you found, or is it a landmark?
I think we looked in a book and found
So
just a scene.
The water, I mean, it's just beautiful the way you painted that.
Thank you.
In your first year of art.
So, and
That
then
was the
the
things to come.
second painting is one I did with Barbara Dickerson.
Okay.
And Barb will be here tonight. And she is the one that asked me to take her classes when she left Dublin, and that started my career in teaching. So, but
And
and I
she's
had
actually in Atlanta?
She's out of
an artist
Atlanta,
there?
a
Yeah.
professional artist in Atlanta.
Yes.
And she's coming down to be a special guest for the show, and she will have one of her paintings available too.
All right. And you were about to say? Yeah.
I didn't really remember a lot of my first students, what they painted, but when they came in with them, I went, I was an okay teacher in 1980. So, because their paintings look awesome too.
All of them do really, Rhonda. But when we come along this, as I say, Wall of Fame here, it shows so much of your life story.
It does.
All the way to your grandkids, things you've incorporated into their little hands and
Yes.
feet.
So I had to include everybody. You know, that's my favorite table. the one down with the children and the grandchildren. But Daniel, my son, will not be able to be here because he's sick. But he wanted to be, and he requested that I have a timeline of my paintings. So here it is, 79 to 2019. And I tried to find one. So sometimes there's two of different years, but there's special things, family pieces, things I've given gifts to friends. Both my children that are married, their wedding gift that I gave to them. And even Matt did a painting. You know, Matt has one down there.
Awesome. That's good. Yeah, it really is from the heart.
It is. It is. It's I'd say I have the best job in the world. So because not only do I get to paint, but I get to share that talent with everybody and let them enjoy it just as much as I do.
Yeah, and I know, again, I like to reiterate, when you find what you're passionate about in life, you can put yourself into it and be much more successful or be successful with that. But you've not only been successful for yourself, you've helped others to find that creativeness in them and be successful for themselves. Well, the guests are going to be showing up before long. I know your family's turning out already, and friends, and
yes,
and the individual artists who brought a couple of paintings, a couple of their works, are walking through and just enamored with all this beautiful art from everywhere. Wendy, what do you tell people about coming out now?
We just look forward to seeing everyone. One other thing that we haven't shared is Rhonda will have a number of her paintings also available for sale. So many people say my grandchild took or my daughter took, but I'd like to have one of her pieces too. So for the first time, she will have a number of her pieces available for sale. Some on the timeline, some are very precious and not for sale, but they will be tagged if they're for sale. And also, she did the commemorative edition of all the churches in Lawrence County. So prints of various sizes as well as note cards for all of those churches will be available for sale and for order. So.
All right. They just need to see you, don't they?
That's right. The table to the right when you come in.
Can't miss it.
For a long time, she said she wanted to market me. So this is her chance.
It's all right.
She's an easy person to market, can I tell you?
So we've had fun. We've had a good time. So putting it all together.
you'll have a
And I
joy
just
this
can't wait for everybody to
weekend.
come see it. I just can't. So I'm excited.
All right. I know, what piece of art out of all of this, come on now, help me out right here, would you say, just out of some of the first stuff that really made, let's just go back to, because you can't from here on, I realize that you can't do that, but out of some of the first stuff you did, what really were you kind of most proud of, or maybe really spoke to you, or was a project that maybe was a time that came along at the right time?
We always go back to the chapel's meal painting. It's a family piece. I did it for Lee, and because it was his family, his has history there, and there's a lot of detail in it, and everybody that sees it, it starts a conversation.
Yeah.
So that it start talking about history of Lawrence County and I was there as a child. I used to go with my daddy there, those kind of things. Or where is that? People may not know, and they want to find out, and then it leads to another conversation about our rich county.
Yeah, I got to tell you, after we did that show, when I was looking at it and saw that again, I had to ride back out there.
See?
Just visit it
Art
again.
Art's just, it's so much more than just a painting.
She also did one for each of her parents, and the one that she did for her father is right above her here of the ducks, and then a special one for her mom. Those are the two that are not for sale.
Yes, right.
They're so special.
Well, if you want to come down, if you want to look around, if you want to enjoy yourself, you certainly will. If you want to pick something out, Wendy will be glad to help you, for sure. But I know you want to visit with everyone, and so when you come in, be patient, because people are going to be around Rhonda this weekend and showing a lot of love.
I'll try to talk to everybody that I can.
And they're going to show the love, Rhonda, because you've shown so much.
Thank you. Thank you. It's been a joy. It's an absolute joy.
Yeah. All right. So we look forward to seeing you out here this weekend. You don't want to miss this event. It's Art for the Heart. It's right here at Liberty Church, and we'll see you soon. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.